In this video, I want to see if it's possible to spend over $100 on street food in the country of Thailand. But wait, there's a twist. Instead of trying food from one city, I'll be flying all over Thailand, sampling food from each of this country's regions. In the north, the northeast, the central region, and the south. One mission, 4 regions, $100. Let's move. Welcome to the first region in this video. Right now we are in Thailand's north in the city of Chiang Mai. I have just arrived at Sanpak Hoi Market. This place is famous for its northern style street food. Let's go take a look around and see what we can find. So right now we are in the street food market. Not everything here is from the north except for this right here. That is a northern Thai sausage. It looks amazing, but let's look around at some of the other food they have here too. First of all, random pork pieces. Over here, mu ping. That is pork ping. What's ping mean again? Grilled?
Yeah, grilled.
Grilled pork. So today my first dollars are gonna be spent on this. Are you gonna eat it now? Oh, it's very hot. Yeah, okay, look, this is dangerous. This would be like biting a hand grenade. Bad idea. First of all, on the outside, the casing is made out of a pork intestine. Secondly, it's full of chilies, herbs, and so on. Oh, that's good. It's full of turmeric too. It is just so full of flavor, spices, and seasonings. Can I tell you something? Ooh, thank you. Khop. So this is our first Thai food of this video, but we have a lot more to see. Let's keep moving. Right now we have moved deeper into the market to this lovely curry shop. Now they call it a curry shop, but it would be very difficult to figure out the unifying theme between all these foods. First of all, boom, rice noodles, fermented rice noodles. But then as you move down, she has whole chickens right here, different random bags of goodies. As you work your way over here, you can see that she has whole fried tilapia chicken right next to it. As we move down here, there is a load of different curries available, and we are here for this one. This is a uniquely northern curry. It is full of delicious ginseng and tamarind, and I'm gonna order some right now. This curry is full of gigantic pork meat chunks, and then it's got a thick, delicious brown gravy in there too. Whenever she stops, she stops. If she fills another 3, I'm buying it, but it looks like she might be done. Finish? Yeah, I wish you could only reach all of your noses through this camera and smell what I'm smelling now. It's full of curry aromas, amazing. All right, folks, we have course number 2 right here. This is room temperature pork, a big portion of protein with the skin still on it. Let's go for it. It's delicious, but it's strange. It's so flavorful. As soon as you put it in your mouth, it disintegrates. At the same time, it's slightly cool or room temperature, big chunks of pork meat. But it's good. Beyond that, the sauce. I'm gonna try the sauce alone. Oh my God. It's like a flavor grenade. It has tamarind and it has ginger, which is interesting because those 2 ingredients could be part of a Thai dessert. But here, they're being paired with pork, plus add in a ton of chilies. It's spicy, it's fresh, and it's very, very porky. 10 out of 10. This is an excellent start. We're slowly breaking into our $100 budget. Let's keep moving. And we have worked our way back into the market again. Our next food, it is not substantial. It is not really even a street food. It is a little bit of a dip inside of a crab's head. Let me explain. First of all, this right here is the vendor. Sir, hello. How you doing? I love your hair.
Oh, thank you, sir.
And very cool tattoos too.
Yeah.
I have 1 tattoo. 1 here and 1 here, and I got 1 more down here actually. Okay, you're right. I'll show you later. This is a crab's head. Inside of the head, it is full of a special northern Thai dip. That dip is made out of the fat of 20 different rice crabs. This has been mixed and boiled with a little bit of salt and also some egg yolks. Put it all together and you have one of the most unique dips that you will find here in Thailand. I have never had this before, so I'm excited to give it a try. Let's buy a few of these heads and head out. All right, folks, we have our final meal from the north right here. Let's do a little bit of a tour. First of all, we have the crab heads from my new friend. He also gave me this. That is sticky rice, something that you're gonna find all over in the north of Thailand, but you won't find so much in places like Bangkok or in the south. Beyond that, remember that? Mu ping. But here's the thing, I've only ever eaten mu ping at the 4 Seasons in Chiang Mai. But how is this everyman peasant mu ping? Well, let's find out. Oh dear Lord, it's even better. Hit that with a little bit of sticky rice. It is like the equivalent of an American flat breakfast sausage patty with some syrup poured on top. It's salty, it's savory, but it's really, really sweet. Life-changing. Moving on to the crab. Here's how you eat it. You take the sticky rice, you form it into kind of a ball shape, then you take the crab head. You marry the both of them. Uh-oh. It is a lot thicker than I thought. It's like toothpaste. Oh wow, that's good. Creamy, rich, concentrated flavor. This is perfect because the sticky rice is the ultimate flavor vehicle. It's pure, delicious, steamed chewiness. But this is pure flavor. That's why these two, they belong together like chocolate and peanut butter. Considering it comes from a crab, not too crabby. You're just getting a kiss of crabby essence, a very unique snack, and more proof that good things do come in small packages. Kind of like my tattoo. Let me show you guys. No. Fine, nobody will see. So that is it for the north. But from here, we are headed to Thailand's northeast, where they have some of the most unique, most bizarre street foods you will find anywhere. From Thailand's north, we have arrived here to Thailand's northeast, also known as Isan. Right now, we are in the city known as Khon Kaen, and we are here to see how street food in the northeast is different from anywhere else in Thailand. Let's move. And we have arrived at our first location. Right behind me, a street vendor selling something called larb. Larb is a minced meat salad. That's my kind of salad. But let's talk more about the origins of larb. Larb comes from Laos, but here in Isan, this part of Thailand is tucked right next to the Laotian border. That said, here they are still making larb, but they're making it the Thai way. Let's go see what that looks like now. This restaurant is run by one woman and one woman only, and she is right here. Sawadika. One larb, please. The larb making has begun. Let's take a look at how it works. Right here in this chest, she has raw minced pork, pig skin, some pig liver, and then some stomach as well. And it's all heading into the broth. Right now, she's kind of blanching the meat. Thank God this is not a raw dish. The blanching is complete. Now we head over to the salad making station. From here, she gives it a little bit of a mix. She puts on some toasted rice, some chilies, that is fish sauce, lime juice. Here we have a bunch of different greens, and all of that gets a little bit of a mix. And that is how you make a Thai minced meat salad in just moments. Amazing. Here's how this restaurant works. Since she is the only one running all the operations here, if you need something like rice, you have to get it for yourself. That is what's in here. Here, there's kind of a blanket on top. Uh-oh. Or maybe the rice is in the blanket. Yes. Right here we have a bamboo container with some plastic on it. We take a wooden spoon from the water and we dig out our own rice. We stuff that full, put the spoon back in the water, put the blanket back around the rice to keep it warm and moist. Put the lid on. Let's go eat. All right, folks, our first meal here in Isan. First, we have our larb, but you can't have larb without the sticky rice. Here's the move. There is kind of a sauce that's formed at the bottom of the larb. The sauce has all those concentrated flavors and some of that meat juice all together. Not what I expected. There's a little bit of porkiness, but it's a lot of sour lime juice and the toasted rice. What does a toasted rice taste like? I guess imagine you smash up a bunch of Chex cereal. It's like that. From here we have the actual larb. As minced salads go, it's not that minced. It's a pretty chunky larb. Wow, bold, new, and different. You're getting all the flavors that she added to it, but underneath, we've got liver, stomach, skin, all of it together. It's a pretty intense bite. Northeast Thailand is known for its intense flavors. Here are some of the ways that food here is different from other parts of Thailand. I looked it up on my phone, hold on. Food here is spicier and way more intense. There's more fermentation going on. There's a lot more grilling rather than stir frying. Tons of sticky rice, wild and bizarre ingredients like insects, herbs, and offals. Ding, ding, ding. And this place is loaded with salads. Also, they're pretty loose on the definition of a salad. That is a salad. Cool. Now, in addition to the larb, I want to show you a couple of the other meats that she is selling here. Here, you will see some hanging sausages, but also inside, we have this. This is pork jaw. Step one, she gets some oil going in this wok. From here, she is collecting our pork jaw, and she puts it immediately into the oil. Ooh, nothing like room temperature oil. That will fry eventually. After a few minutes, the oil is hot, and this pork jaw is sizzling away. So she just barely gets it hot, takes it out, puts it into the strainer here. From here, she takes out a knife. Oh, she slices it like some thin pork sashimi. And just like that, our pork jaw is ready to consume. That looks amazing. So I'm told it is a cut of meat kind of from here to here on the pig. Let's pull up a picture of a pig right now. No, not that pig. How dare you? Yes, this pig. So that's a pig. That's the jaw. You can see the lean protein, and then it's just surrounded by fat. It's garlicky, it's naturally sweet, but maybe she added sugar too. It's a great combination of lean protein and big fatty sections. I have fallen for this food. Typically when you eat this, you're supposed to eat it with a local Isanian sauce. A little bit of a harsh taste, probably some MSG, definitely some sugar. It's a wild flavor combination. Somehow, I don't even feel like this needs anything though. That bite's just for me. Give me a moment. Oh yeah. Now let's talk about price. The rice here is 62 cents. This is $2.16, and this is the same. So pretty good prices for a load of protein. But we have a lot more to see, and our budget has a long way to go. Let's keep moving.
Exploring Thailand's streets is one kind of chaos, but getting injured back in the USA, well,
That's another. I've seen a lot of wild things on the road, but nothing more wild than what some people go through just trying to get a fair payout after an injury. When you're injured in an accident, the last thing you want to do is jump through hoops, fill out endless forms, or wait for weeks to hear someone say, "We'll get back to you." Morgan & Morgan isn't built like that. They've recovered billions from more than 500,000 clients. In one case in Florida, the insurance company offered $350,000. Morgan & Morgan got them $12 million. You can file a claim from your phone. No hassle, no stress. Listen, there's a reason I won't eat warm ceviche in Peru again. Just like there's a reason Morgan & Morgan is America's largest injury law firm. If you're ever injured, you can check out Morgan & Morgan. Their fee is free unless they win. You can start your claim now by clicking the link in the description or scanning the QR code on screen using your phone's camera. Now, back to the show. We have just arrived now at a place known as Kumhai Market. This is about 200 meters of alleyway, and on either side you can find unique and often exotic foods like what you see here. This is a vendor selling all kinds of ant-related products. This is not just any type of ant, it is the weaver ant. They're called weaver ants because instead of making nests in the ground, they climb up trees and they kind of weave the leaves together to make a nest in the branches of a tree. Those, my friend, are ant eggs. Can I take this one? Yeah. Thank you. Oops, I dropped some. Looks appetizing. You can see the ant eggs, but you can also see like barely formed ants, and then you see some other ant chunks. It's best not to examine it too closely. Cheers. A little earthy, really juicy. The outside of the egg, it's kind of a leathery sack. So much ant juice. It tastes like kind of diluted cow milk that's slightly sour. Listen, for me, I only like my milk from one source, my wife. I mean cows. Here, they're not just selling the ant eggs, they're also selling this. This is a load of weaver ants. What looks very unique about them is their big green booty. They also have a set of wings on there too. Less milky, more of a crunch. There is some lemongrass in here too. You're getting some pleasant flavors. The ants do have a little bit of a citrus flavor, but it's hard to tell where the ant stops and where the other flavors and seasonings begin here. All in all, that's not bad. I tell you, it's only about $1.52 for all those eggs or for all these ants. Who is going out for like 10 hours busting their ass getting ant bites, and then at the end of the day, they're like, nice, $7. So that is just the ant section. Let's walk around the market and see what else this place has to offer. Right here we have another very cool find. This head belongs to a fish that the locals call a giant catfish. So this is a freshwater fish that comes from the Mekong River. They say that they get as big as a cow. I bet the fisherman that pulled that guy in was very, very happy. Right here we have something you also do not see every day. Several whole pig heads. These pig heads are boiled whole for 2 to 3 hours. And over here you can see there's a whole pile of tongues. Sure, you might like face meat, but perhaps you want some forehead more than you want some chin. This man, he'll do it for you. He's checking his TikTok. All right, folks, I have found something very strange. We have a load of turtles. What they've told me is that folks here are not actually eating these turtles. People buy them and let them free in the river for good luck. You buying that? Me either. As we move down, it only gets more strange. Inside of here, you can see these little bitty beetles. These are those beetles that cling onto your clothes and they never let go. No matter how hard you try to flick them off, they just stick to you. Yeah, you can eat those. Down here, this is the larva of a cicada. Yes, those super noisy insects, that is them in their larval form. One more thing, these are frog babies. Folks here in Isan, they love to catch the tadpoles and cook them up, steaming them inside of a leaf. Is it delicious? Well, I'll leave that up to you to decide. All right, folks, right here we have some more food that we can try. I've been told that locally this is known as the Isan charcuterie. This is the Isan sausage itself. It just was fried, it's burning my fingers. This sausage is famous throughout Thailand. What's notable about this Isan sausage is that he used rice to ferment the meat and give it some kind of a sour quality. I say we give it a shot. Oh wow, alright. Oh, just give me a chili. Oh God, how could I eat this without a chili? Even better. The pork is just bursting with juicy fattiness, and then you can taste a super sour fermented quality to the pork, but I like that flavor. So this is street food in Thailand's northeast, but we still have 2 regions remaining. Next, we're headed to Bangkok, trying out street food in the central region. Let's move. Welcome to Thailand's central region. We have flown all the way from Khon Kaen here to Bangkok. Bangkok is a city of 10 million people. It's the most toured city on earth, and it's a city where you can find every different type of food from Thailand. Even though you can find food here from the north and from the south, I am specifically on the lookout right now for street food from the central region. Our piggy bank, it is far too full. Our budget, it's too high, and I plan to spend as much money here as I can, so let's move. All right, folks, we have stumbled upon our first food right beside me. This is something called khao kabu. How it translates is pork leg rice. Here, working from the bottom, that is the foot or the paw, hoof. Wait, what? Cloven hoof. Yes, here, that is the hoof of the pig right there. That would be kind of the ankle, but the stick part right here would be ankle all the way moving up to the knee and part of the thigh. Now, the smells coming off this thing, immaculate. She's cooked it in a delicious Chinese 5-spice. It's salty, it's savory, and you can smell just the sweetness coming off of it. I feel like when you die and go to heaven, this is the aroma wafting through the pearly gates. And you go, oh my God, there's something nice in there. I want to go through. And then you get sent to hell. A lot of this has already been pre-portioned into little packages. People up and down this market, they got work to do, they need a quick bite, they come here. So right now we're ordering a bowl of this food. She takes some rice and she puts it into the bowl. From here she puts on some boiled greens. Now she pulls out some meat from that sauce. Oh wow, that is a nice fatty cut, absolutely full of skin. Then all of that gets tossed in the bowl. She hits it with half an egg. Oh, and then this is the best part. Those drippings saturating the meat and getting that rice wet too. This is my first food in Bangkok and it is a doozy. She has kind of a smaller option and a bigger option. I went with the bigger one and you won't believe the price. It's $1.85 for that. That is a whole lunch. My goal is to spend $100 in this street food challenge, but how am I gonna do that if every time I buy a mountain of meat, it costs under $2? We are going all the way from a more lean protein like this to very fatty skin. My favorite part is she drenches it with that sauce. All the pure flavor that's dripped from the pork leg is now saturating my rice. So I'm gonna start with that. Oh my Lord, it's so fragrant, it's so fatty, it's so satisfying. But from here, we've got big mountains of meat. Excellente. That bite was a little bit on the lean side, and this is on the fatty side. Typically, you might want to cut that with a little bit of rice. Pure fat has never been so good. It's so gummy, gelatinous, and you can taste those 5 spices so well, really shining through. This is Central Thai food, and I'm in love. All right, folks, we have just stumbled upon our next food here. It is the crispy catfish salad. And listen, we've had a lot of pork so far, so it's time to get something from the water. I bet you've never seen a catfish in that shape before, huh? Well, me either. This dish is confusing. Let's do some
investigating.
It is hard to tell what part of the catfish that is exactly. What I'm told, they kind of like shred the catfish meat, they mix it with breadcrumbs, and then they fry it. But still, I want to understand this better. I am gonna crack it open and reveal more of the same. This is a confusing looking food. Where is the catfish? Is the catfish in the room with us now? She's laughing at me. Huh, it tastes like crispy, crumbly little croutons. It does not taste like fish. Greasy, crunchy, well seasoned, not bad. Even as a giant bready crouton, I've never seen anything with this shape or texture before in my life. It is very unique. Let's see how this salad comes together. It all starts right here with this lady. Our salad begins with some greens, and then she puts in some cabbage too. From here, she grabs one of these big old hockey pucks, then she hits it with some onion, raw mango. Ooh, and then we're moving to the peanut section. She hits it with plenty of nuts, some dry chilies on after that. From here, it's all about the sauce. And that is how you make the fried catfish salad. Copen cup. Okay, she thinks I'm handing it back to her. From here, we have to try to mix up all of these elements. Some bits of that fish are still crunchy, some are soggy from the sauce she's put on top. Oh yeah, that's nice. This giant fried fish crouton, it soaks up that sauce perfectly like a sponge, and then it squeezes out in your mouth. It releases all the flavors. I kind of can't believe how much I love it. I've never seen anything like this. It is a wonderful combination of flavors, from soggy and crunchy bready fish bites to the peanuts to that sour mango. This is excellent. Everybody here is an office worker who's on their lunch break trying to grab a quick bite to eat. And still, people here don't mind eating half a raw onion and going back to the office. That is what I call culinary courageousness. People who love raw onions so much that they don't care if they blow out the whole office with their bad breath. Those are my kind of people. So that is a fried catfish salad. Is there any discernible taste of catfish? No, but it is delicious. So those are 2 street foods that you can find here in the city of Bangkok. But from here, I am saving the rest of my budget as we head to the southern region, to Phuket. From Bangkok, we have come to this video's final region. Welcome to the south. Right now we are on the island of Phuket in the city of Phuket. And here, the south does things a little bit differently. Here, we've got ocean animals, beaches, and here you're gonna find a lot more curries and spicy food too. Right now I am at a very local market. This place is kind of half grocery store, half ready to eat food. Let's take a walk around and see what we can find. We've come to our first location. Right here, he is selling 2 birds. He's got chicken and he's got duck. This duck looks fucking amazing. I might come back here. That said, there's also meat on this side. This is pork cooking inside of big clay barrels. It's just juicy. It's literally on a pork hanger. I wish I could open my closet and just see a bunch of pork hanging there. Instead, I have clothes. Ugh. Right here is where people pick the pork parts that they want to partake in, from intestines to big sections of meat. Here's the only problem. In this video, we've mainly been eating pork. So let me see if I can find another protein. Behind me, we have a parade of proteins that we have definitely not tried yet. Right here, bugs. So many bugs from Thailand. These are thin little bamboo worms. Then here, the big fat coconut worms. After that, silkworms. Then cricket, another type of cricket, and grasshoppers finally at the end. Quite an array of insects from one vendor. I'm amazed that I'm able to find all these here in one spot. If I had to choose one of these that I actually eat of my own volition off camera, it would be these. The bamboo worms are very delicious. Can I eat it? Oh, she said I could eat one. If it's fried, it's good and crispy. If it's not, I don't know. Cheers. I think it's fried. That's pretty good. Everyone likes eating a chicken leg, but how about eating 10 legs at once? That's what just happened now. It's a lot of legs. It's kind of like toasted rice, crispy, crunchy. It's not bad. You know what is bad? That right there. This is a coconut worm. Now you can see its mandible or its hard little head, and then this is the butt, and then everything in between is full of gushy goodness. It's a nice little textural contrast because you get a crunchy head, but then a leathery body. Actually, you know what? This lady knows how to cook. That's a nice recipe. It's fried. It tastes like there's some seasonings in there, and there's no surprise gush in the center. Some foods you want a gush in the middle, like a surprise, like a dessert. Not with insects. That's one of the best coconut worms I've ever had. So that is our insect-based protein. Let's go find something else. I found something more tasty than insects. Behind me, a Thai snack known as the poor man's pancake. Nice. What's that all about? How expensive is it? Let's find out. It all starts with this nice lady right here. Here are the pancake tins, and this is the pancake batter. A rice flour batter that gets put into each of these tins. One by one, she covers up each of those tins, and soon those are going to be filled with different fillings. Waiting, looking. Not yet, she says. This is called golden threads. It's a filling made of egg and sugar. Then she jumps over here. Coconut shavings mixed with a little bit of sugar and black poppy seeds. Here we have peanuts and sugar. Next, a green pandan custard. And finally, we have some taro. Wow. Each of the tins holding a different flavor. To wrap it up, one by one, she scrapes out the final product and set them here for folks to then set them here for folks to buy. Then sets them here for people to buy. I don't know why I can't just say a normal sentence. All right, folks, I'm gonna try 2 of these poverty pies. They call it a poor man's pancake. I don't know why. First of all, the outside, fragrant. It smells like fresh baked bread. It smells sweet. It smells delicious. Meanwhile, inside of this one, we have golden threads. It looks alluring and tempting, but it also looks strange at the same time. What is it? Let's give it a shot. Oh yeah, it's very bready. The outside is very crunchy. It's a super sweet bread. And then the golden threads are also very moist and very sweet. It's a unique combination. I've never had anything like it. I love it. I do also want to try the peanut and sugar combination. Some of the sugar has kind of melted into the bread, but not all of it. They call it a poor man's pancake, but I feel rich right now. It's just so delectable. Some of the sugar kind of melts onto there, creating a nice sweet like moisture plus peanut. I love nuts. You're getting this perfect blend of sugar and crushed nuts plus fresh baked bread. What's not to love? I know you guys go to places like Applebee's, IHOP. Do you know what they're doing in the kitchen? Nothing good. And also, it's a lot of microwaves. You think there's a chef back there? Yeah, his name is Chef Mike, short for microwave. Here, this is Chef, what's her name?
Her name is Yum.
Screw Chef Mike. This is Chef Yum. Her name is Y-U-M. Yum is destiny. The reality is right now we haven't spent that much money. I'm trying to go through $100 of street food all throughout the country of Thailand. Let's keep moving and see if we can find something more expensive. After our pancake, I'm ready to try something a little bit more substantial. Enter the duck man once again. So not only does he have these beautiful ducks right here, but as you slide down, you see chicken, and then you see this. Oh wait, what's that? That is chicken eggs. These all look pretty nice, but this one looks especially nice. Guys, if you needed to know where this part comes from, right over here, we have the whole chicken. That's the neck, shoulder blades, work your way down, boom. That's the ass. Here, we have 5 different asses. 5 chickens are out there on a farm somewhere looking very awkward right now. Let's give it a shot. Oh, That's good. First of all, there's a little bone in the bud. You can eat that. It would help to have a glass of water, but you can get it down like dry swallowing a vitamin. Beyond that, the flavors are amazing. It's so sugary. And so fatty at the same time, like a delicious piece of bacon almost. But that is just the beginning. This is my meaty appetizer. Next, can I have a half a duck? Take a look at this duck right there. Literally, its web foot that it used to swim around in a pond, it's still there. Right here, we have a head. And right now, he's gonna take that whole thing and chop it into little bitty pieces. He starts by first cutting off the duck's foot, then the duck's drumstick, off comes the wing and the bicep. From here, that big, beautiful breast gets chopped down into little bitty pieces. Very nice. All right, folks, have you ever wondered what half a duck chopped up looks like? Right here, baby. The breast right here looks very juicy, very delicious. Meanwhile, you got pieces like this. It's a duck drumstick. And the best part is he's filming me back. Oh, and the second best part, he just tossed me up, bro. That looks like it's full of flavor. But first, just some straight up delicious looking meat. This is a piece of the breast. That's good. Moist and sweet. It has the same kind of sweetness as that chicken ass, but the problem is there's not as much surface area. In a piece like this, it's a lot of meat and not that much skins, so we need to add on even more sauce. Oh, there we go. The next step is to enjoy one of the best bites of my life. That's how you make friends. You give them free stuff until they hang out with you. So far, I've done a pretty good job at chipping away at that $100 budget we set out to spend at the beginning of the video. The problem is, the food here is super affordable. It's a lot more affordable than I expected. So here's my plan. I've always wanted to do something heartwarming like this, something that I've seen in other YouTube videos. My plan is to go to one of these street food vendors now and to buy their entire inventory so they can give away their food for the rest of the night. For me, it's not about the money, it's about seeing their face when they know that I bought all their food, and it's about seeing customers know that they're getting something delicious for free. Let's go do that now. Hi, I'd like to buy all your bugs. So guys, I just thought this would be so awesome. I'm gonna buy all the bugs you see here, and then for the rest of the night, anybody who wants bugs, they get free bugs. She's excited. Okay, let's do it. She told me the price. I cannot reveal it to you guys, but here you go. Bubblegum cup, thank you. Does she think this is gonna bring joy to people for them to experience free bugs? I've done my part. Guys,
in this video, I set out to spend over $100 on street food in Thailand's north, northwest, central region, and south. In the end, I only spent $24.76 on street food. So I asked myself, was that enough?
and then I realized I'm being selfish. I need to give back, and that's what I've done. With the rest of my money, I've donated it to her and to these bugs so people from this community can enjoy bugs for free for the rest of the night.